People in West Michigan are picking up what's left after apparent tornadoes hit several counties last night.
The National Weather Service will be in southwest Michigan today to evaluate the strength of yesterday's storms and confirm tornado touchdowns.
We do have team coverage for you today at noon. Target 8's Ken Kolker is in Sherwood with a look at some of the damage. Meteorologist Blake Harms and Matt Kirkwood will tell us more about these apparent tornadoes and the warnings issued in the area. But first, we'd like to go to News 8's David Horak. He's in Portage, where people are assessing and cleaning up all of the damage left behind by that tornado, especially a mobile home park.
Sue and Emily, all of the 20 people who stayed overnight at the lone shelter here at the Kalamazoo Assembly of God lived at Pavilion Estates. That is a mobile home park on East End Drive, about 2 miles east of Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. This right here shows the damage left behind by those tornadoes at that mobile home park. Some of those mobile homes were flattened. One of them flipped over on its side. Many towering trees were uprooted, yet still in one piece while they were crashing down on cars parked next to them. Tenants were told by Kalamazoo County deputies at least 16 people were taken to the hospital, but no one was killed. A couple who's lived there for most of their 51-year marriage told me that they have never seen such a storm, saying that it came through very quickly.
We just kind of hoped that we weren't going to be the next ones that get it, but it happened so fast that you didn't have time to think.
Walter and Debbie told me that while their home is livable, savable, and able for them to head back in and continue their life, they are still waiting for assessors from their insurance company to take a look at the exterior damage on their home and, of course, wait for the power to come back on. Details on that in a second. Some of their neighbors, though, were not as lucky. For the 20 people that stayed here overnight, at least 8 of them were children from Pavilion Estates. This is the only shelter that is still in operation by the American Red Cross here in the Portage area. One volunteer this morning told me that they will be here for as long as they are needed. We're live in Portage. David Horak, News 8.
David, thank you so much. Last night's storm also caused major damage in Branch County, that area getting the first tornado emergency alert ever issued within our state.
News 8's Ken Kolker has been on the scene since early morning, taking a look at all that damage and talking to people nearby. And he joins us now from Sherwood with what he's seeing there.
Now,
Ken?
we're in northern Branch County in Sherwood, which is not too far from Union City. And authorities tell us that 8 homes were destroyed right in this area. You can see over there on what used to be a concrete pad, that modular home is now wrapped around that tree. In the home right behind it, I talked to the homeowner there who said he and his wife and 2 kids hid in a bathroom as the tornado ripped their home apart. Right next door, we talked to another couple who hid in a Dodge Durango as they watched trees snap and watched the modular home that they lived in topple. And right over here was the home of Lynn Burns, and she was hiding in that Chevy Silverado as the tornado hit. Can you talk about what that was like and what happened there?
Well, I come pulling into the driveway, opened the doors up, and the tornado hit. So we just rode it out, and the tornado it was me and my other friend. When my friend Crystal and her son and wife and baby were in the basement.
So they're in the basement as that tornado ripped. There was a house on top of that basement.
Yes.
And that is what's left of it.
Yeah, and then there was a fifth wheel sitting there that went first, and then the house.
Could you talk about how horrifying that was? Because the driver's side door of the truck you were in is shattered.
Yeah, the window's shattered. The door was actually open because it blew open, so I couldn't shut it. So I just held the door, held the steering wheel, and the wind was just blowing in. Stuff was blowing in on me. But it was a good thing my enclave was set next to it, because there was lawn chairs and stuff that launched through the windows of that. And if not, it would have been hitting us. So wow. I feel very lucky.
and your friends were in the basement.
Yes.
Were not, I mean, no one was hurt.
No, nobody was hurt. We got really super lucky.
Well, thank you, Lynn.
You're
so
welcome.
Sorry for your loss here. We talked to the emergency services coordinator here, who says remarkably that nobody in this area was hurt. Now, the damage stretched from our drive at least 1, maybe 2 miles east of here. We'll have much more tonight at 5 and 6. For now, live in Sherwood, Ken Kolker, News 8.
You can see all that damage around you. It must have been absolutely terrifying. Ken, thank you for the live report. Meteorologist Matt Kirkwood joining us right now.
And Matt, tornado emergencies like the one that was issued yesterday in Union City near Sherwood are rare. Can you tell us more about these?
Yeah, very rare. As a matter of fact, the first one ever issued in the state of Michigan happened yesterday evening, right where you saw that damage, where Ken Kolker is and where you'll soon see Blake in just a moment in the Union City area. So the question arises, even my wife asked it, what is a tornado emergency? Well, when you see damage like that, there's certain things you can pick up on the radar. One, it's a 100% confirmed tornado, either by radar signatures or by visually seeing that. We've had many reports, pictures, videos taken, sent into Wood TV, and you can catch those on our website right now. Just amazing. Number 2, catastrophic damage occurring or is imminent, and that also means threat to human life occurring or imminent. That's why they issue it. Keep in mind, this is why we issue those warnings out there, to save lives and also property. So here is radar reflectivity, and you can notice a distinct hook. This is one of the best supercells I've ever seen on radar in our area in our DMA. And then we go to a tornado couplet. We look for the rotation on the radar, inbound with the green going towards the radar, outbound in the red going away from the radar. Very strong circulation. Here's Union City right here. There's your tornado couplet. So very distinct right there. And then we have, with the latest radar updates, we can now capture debris, if the tornado is strong enough, being lofted into the air. Now, the radar beam about this distance from Grand Rapids is about 1,200 feet in the air. That's still a good sample size. We're looking at a debris ball signature right here where you see those blues. That means debris is being lifted in the air. So that's another way we confirm that a tornado is actually on the ground. Right now, fortunately, we need a day like this to clean up after all that aftermath, and we're getting a beautiful day out there. Enjoy it, because we have major changes on the way. Temperatures currently 68 in Grand Rapids. Forecast today, highs in the 70s, and that's going to feel fantastic compared to what's heading our way for tomorrow. And Scott is going to have more on that coming up a little bit later in Maine weather. But more confirmation, we're going to send it to Blake Harms. Blake, how's it look out there?
Matt, it's a mess, and we are in Sherwood. Ken Kolker was the first on the scene. We have since joined him, and the tree damage in and of itself is impressive. Just to see them all snap, not only snap, but in different directions. You can hear the chainsaws going as we speak. Thankfully, as you mentioned, nice weather for the cleanup. This tree damage is impressive in and of itself, but the structural damage is immense. Ken showed the scene just a moment ago, but there is a deck that used to lead to a modular home. Now all that's left is a cement slab. The modular home itself wrapped around that tree that you see in the picture. And it is incredibly saddening scenes here. As Ken mentioned, thankful that there were no reports of major injuries or fatalities, which is frankly a miracle considering the damage and destruction that is located here in Sherwood. But Matt, to your point, this met the criteria of a tornado emergency. The first ever issued in the state was for reasons like this. Folks in the storm's path, modular homes completely swept off the foundation. All that's left is the cinder blocks that home once laid on. We have others that are tipped over, and the tree landscape here is forever changed. And it is just truly a stunning scene here, almost difficult to put into words. And above all, just grateful that there were no major injuries. We'll be out here all day reporting on the tornado damage. For now, live in Sherwood, Blake Harms, News 8.
The pictures certainly say
Yeah,
everything.
they do.
I mean, just flattened trees, and the injuries, none to report.
Yeah.
Which is just fantastic news. Blake, thank you. Crews continue to assess the damage among some of the buildings impacted. The FedEx building in Portage.
This is what it looks like. The roof is completely off the building. Several loading docks are also damaged. At one point, about 50 people were trapped inside because of downed power lines. But a company spokesperson said everybody is safe and accounted for.
Portage police want you to avoid this area because of widespread destruction, including more downed power lines. It's dangerous. The Portage Pizza Hut at Oakland Drive and Center Avenue was heavily damaged during the storms last night. Take a look at the footage of this building right now. You can see the roof is collapsed and there's significant damage there. The assistant manager was inside at the time with employees. And here's what he had to say about what they were experiencing.
My cook's trying to hold the front door shut. So I yelled for everybody to get in the walk-in cooler. And as I'm running towards the walk-in, the ceiling's just coming apart on all of us.
No injuries were reported.
Damage and destruction led Governor Whitmer to declare a state of emergency for Southwest Michigan. She released a statement shortly after 10 o'clock last night saying, in part, we will continue monitoring the situation and coordinating efforts overnight. I want to thank all the first responders working hard to keep Michiganders safe. We'll get through this together, end quote.